What was the Ottoman Devshirme System, and why did it become one of the most controversial institutions in world history? The Devshirme System, also known as the blood tax, was a unique recruitment method used by the Ottoman Empire between the 14th and 17th centuries. But what made it so distinctive, and how did it shape one of the most powerful empires of its era? Devshirme was essentially a state-run collection of Christian boys from the Balkans and parts of Anatolia. These boys, usually between the ages of 8 and 18, were taken from their families, converted to Islam, and trained to serve the empire. While this may sound harsh, the system offered a complex mixture of hardship, opportunity, and social mobility. After being selected, the children were transported to Istanbul, where their lives completely transformed. The most talented and intelligent were sent to elite palace schools, receiving extensive education in languages, administration, arts, and military strategy. Many of them eventually became high-ranking officials, statesmen, or even grand viziers, the empire's second most powerful position after the Sultan. Others were trained as soldiers in the Janissary Corps, an elite infantry unit famous for unmatched discipline and loyalty. Unlike typical armies of the time, Janissaries were forbidden from marrying or owning businesses for much of their early history. Their lives were fully dedicated to military service and to the Sultan. The Devshirme system helped create a highly centralized and loyal administrative class. Because these recruits had no family ties within the empire, their loyalty was expected to remain solely with the Sultan. This made them a counterbalance against regional nobles and tribal powers. However, the system also had deep human consequences. Families feared losing their children, and regions subjected to recruitment often viewed it as a heavy burden. Over time, criticism grew, and by the late 17th century the practice declined, ending officially in the early 18th century. The Devshirme system remains a striking example of how power, culture, and identity can intertwine within an expanding empire, raising questions that still spark debate today.